Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Darcy Ogandaga, CEO of lawsoftheinternet.com, and today I will explain to you why it's so important for you to take this course, the 21 essential of every business website. The 21 essential of every business website. Like I said to you previously on my video last week, I was just trying to tell you exactly, for the last 10 years I have a privilege to work with any size company when it comes to websites, social media, and their online strategy at all. And there's always something missing. And through the years, I said, you know what? I find myself, repeating myself and saying the same thing over and over again. And people don't get it. They don't get it exactly what's going on. Because like most of the time when they want a website, they want a beautiful, high catchy website. And there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody wants the best thing. They want best car, best house, the best design, clothes. And I believe that is very important for you to have, as part of your branding, something that's catching the eye. Like I said to you, my courses, I'm not, sometimes I watch some model from different other coaches, and they have like 2 hours of, of content, let you know how they grew up and what happened and their problem, how they overcome articles and obstacles. I don't want to talk about that, when I talk about articles like, they couldn't write and the obstacle of life and how they went down. I know that all that is important and you need to have a right mindset. It's very important to have a right mindset of a winner. But because I understand that people want to get the maximum information in the minimum amount of time, I don't want to have a 6 hours of 12 hours model where you have to watch me for 12 weeks. Yes, you're going to give me your money, but you're not going to be able to implement that information because most of the time, for the different level of people, it's going to be too much information to digest. Not only that, but if you cannot digest the information, you will not be able to implement that information. I hope that what I'm saying is clear. You need to be able to implement what you're receiving. It's like if I'm telling you, you know what, I'm going to bring you to a nice restaurant, and I want you to give you 12 weeks worth of food today. You must say, oh my God, it's so great. But what you're going to do with 12 weeks of worth of food if you cannot store that food properly? That food will not be good after a few days because you don't have the capacity to handle that amount of food. And I'm taking food because that's the most effective example that I can come up with right now. And that's what happens with most coaches. They give you like, I'm not going to give you access to my lifetime library of 3,000 hours of courses. You will not even be able to watch 100 hours of courses. So I believe that sometimes they give you things that you cannot handle. And with me today, Darcy, I promise you that we will be out of this course in less than 90 minutes. But at the end of those 90 minutes, you will learn exactly what you need to have on every business website in 2014 and beyond. We will liberate you. We will destroy the fear, the lack of knowledge that you don't have enough, or you don't know enough, or you're not competitive enough in your area of business. And have all this, why my business is not working, if my website is not up to date. I will answer all those questions while I'm going through this course with you. It's going to be me and you, and you're going to have quick, straight to the point tutorial. I'm going to let you know how to build a website in 5 minutes. Because I believe that sometimes, and every time I deal with clients, they say, oh my God, that said, it was that easy. And because now the amount of clients increased so much, I can only do group coaching. I cannot do individual coaching like I used to. That's why I'm creating those courses in 90 minutes or less, where I can give you the maximum of value, information, and implementation. So you can live not only with information, but with a call to action, step by step, for you to implement what you're going to learn. And I want you to have this mindset. I have a 4-year-old daughter, and I make her, recite those confessions every night. So like, repeat after me. You're a business girl, and you're always gonna try your best. And I want you to know that mommy and daddy loves you regardless of what's going on. And you say, wow, why are you telling your daughter, she's only 4, to repeat this type of things? Because I want her to know that when she's gonna face opposition in life, she will always remember that because her parents love her, because she's always going to try her best, and because she's smart and a business girl, there's nothing that she cannot do. Same thing with business. You're going to receive sometimes some bad news. Something will say, oh my God, I cannot do it. A few years ago, I could not even enjoy that type of vacation. It was a dream. I said, like, how in the world I'm going to be able to afford this type of vacation? But you see, God being so great and so blessed me so much, my wife and I, now we can afford different things that we couldn't even afford before. We're pitching ourselves, oh my God, look at this. We're going like a couple of times on vacation every year. And before we couldn't even afford one vacation for every 2 or 3 or 4 years. So there's always a room for you to get to the next level or go somewhere else and make sure that you will be able to access this and you will be able to go to the next level. Okay? So let me give you, before I start, the 5 keys for you to develop your own course and what I use to teach you, because most of you are experts and you're going to have to teach your staff or somebody else to learn what you know. And I will let you know exactly why this course is high level. There's 5 different levels. Level 1 is a knowledge. It's for a general population. Everybody wants knowledge and say like, oh my God, knowledge is power. Not really. I don't believe it's, knowledge is power. You need to go to the next level of a person now who educate people, the educators. And now you need to go to the education. So when you receive the knowledge, you need to go to the top notch of that knowledge, master that knowledge, and learn how to recycle that knowledge in a teaching manner. So people can now be able to receive from you. Now you become an educator. That's level 2. Level 3, you become a consultant. A coaching now is that you're taking the knowledge, you're taking your education, and now you package it to understand why some people perform well and some people cannot perform at the same level. You're doing what we call case study. So now you interview some of your clients or some of the people who are in your area, and you compare according to statistics, and you add your knowledge and expertise to interpret those data. And now you're able to become a high-performing coach. You're a coach now. You can consult about performance and what things are not working. Almost like a doctor. You give them a diagnostic. Okay, according to what I'm saying, your blood pressure, your weight, and your age, this is what's going on, and this is how you need to be able to readjust the strategy. It's very important to do, okay? The key number 4. Now when you have a knowledge, now when you have education, now you have a coaching level, you need to learn systems. What I'm doing, I live in systems. Some people say, how you can afford your lifestyle? I live in systems. I don't really necessarily depend on if a client is going to come today or tomorrow. The system is already in place through what we call automate tunnel. When the potential client coming from the tunnel on a daily basis and buying courses without me really doing a hard marketing is a system. And that you learn that after the consulting level or the coaching level, that you learn that, oh my God, now that I have the education, the knowledge, and the coaching, how can I go and be able to reach more people with what I know? I can franchise my mind to have my knowledge available to different people. Now you create what we call system. The system is that when you can marry distribution, marketing, and strategy. Now it becomes a system, a concept. An idea, everybody got an idea. It becomes a concept when you have a roadmap or how to access different things. You understand that? It's very crucial to have that. Now, the next level, that's where I am now in the process, is certification. Where now you can certify your things. And the level 4, like I said, system, I didn't finish. That's for people who are investors or business architects. Investors or business architect means that now you work in one time with your intellectual property, like this course is going to make me money for the rest of my life forever and for my children, because it's going to be available forever. Is registered in the Library of Congress, and people are going to be able to access this video course from all around the world. It's going to be translated in more than 12 most spoken languages. And I did that one time. This is my course. This is my intellectual property. This is why people are going to get and go to the next level. All it makes sense, okay? So again, I say like this level is for investors, or business architect. The fifth level is certification. Like I was saying, that's where I'm going now. We're building a brand new website when I'm going to be able to certify people with what I know and empower them to do the same thing. It's very important. That's for big business and going global, international. And why I'm starting with that before the 21 Essential, because I want to give you the key of big business. I want to give you the key of growing something. Because I don't want you to give you the 21 Essentials, say, oh my God, that's all I need for my website. I want you to have those 5 levels to be able to locate where you are. Maybe you're just a general population. You want to learn about a little bit more about website. Maybe you're a web designer. Then maybe you're an educator. Maybe you're a manager in your company, or you're building your company right now and you want to make sure that you want to know a little bit more than the average person. And maybe you're in level 3, you're a coach. And you say, you know what, I'm tired to go back and forth with my webmaster. I want to know enough to be able to delegate and let them know what I really want for the culture of my company. Oh, it makes sense. And the level 4, the system. So you know what, now I'm tired to go one-on-one and waiting for the client, and sometimes they don't come, they cancel. I can create a system where people can really reach me anytime, anywhere. As you see now, I'm on vacation, I'm still in business. I don't need to have to wait for a client, to come and pay me, help me pay my bills. Because I have a system, in place through Google and YouTube videos and through my turnover of my business when I receive clients sometime on a daily basis without me doing anything, because I've set up a system whose way oil and was turning according to the way I want, because I was able to set up that system and understand the importance to not go one-on-one. Number 5, the certification. Maybe you say, you know what, I'm above coaching, I'm above being an investor and business architect, excuse me. You see, that's a French coming. So bear with me. I'm not going to start speaking in French, I promise. So key number 5 of the level 5, the certification. So now when you certify, you can go and talk to different people and say, you know what, you can send people now with your name, with your knowledge, make money while you sleep. So somebody can do a coaching session for you in Paris, France, in Rome, Italy, Dallas, Texas, in Atlanta, Georgia, New York City, in Hawaii, in Gabon, Central Africa, in Accra, Ghana. Somebody can do it for you in different languages, because now you have a system that people are certified. They can go teach your system, and people go buy your courses, and you pay that person to teach what you instruct them to do. And that's so powerful. And I admire people like Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Poor Dad, Rich Dad, who's doing it right now. It's really my model. That's where I'm going, to level 5, to be able to empower people to go teach based on my curriculum and my courses and my audiobooks. Okay? So now let's go directly into it. Why it's so important? Who this course is for? Okay? It's very important for you to have an online presence, if you're an entrepreneur and coaches and consultant, and if you're a business professional, but you need to understand the way technology is going. It's so important for you to, I will give you some numbers, not too much numbers where you're not going to be able to find out what's going on, okay? So I will let you know the different people who need this course, for sure. I don't think everybody needs this course, just the people I will, just go through the list right now. So if you're a life coach, you need that course. If you're a wellness coach, do a workout with people and different things and how to eat right, you need that course. If you're a personal trainer, you need that course. Marketing consultant, you need that course. If you're an author, you need it. If you're a speaker, you need it. If you're an infopreneur, so you're selling information, most definitely you need that course. If you're a network marketer, oh yes, you need it. Network marketing is a great direct industry to let you know how to relate with people and how to coach them and how to teach them the basic principle of business. But you will not be able to succeed if you don't have a system in place outside of the system that they give you of instruction that your company is giving you. Because you're going to recruit people, but you're not going to be able to keep them because you don't teach them the fundamental of business on a weekly basis. And some laws that do not crush. I see some network marketers, a client of mine, you cannot send an email, a business email to somebody on a daily basis. is against the law of ethic of consultant when it comes to the business model on the internet. And a lot of network marketers don't know that, and a lot fail. You are great, you're making some good money, but you cannot keep people, and you have to change company every 6 months because you cannot keep the same amount of people and grow them the way you promised them. Okay, it's very important. Then of course churches need this type of things all the time. You need to be able to understand the business model of the internet and the 21 essential of every business website that you need. It's crucial. Okay, government agency. If a small government agency, you need to understand that too, because sometimes the bureaucracy really stopping the flow of what you try to teach your organization. If you're a teacher and you teach in school and you're always complaining that people don't pay you enough, you need to understand those 21 essentials so you can create your own online tutoring program. I don't care what level you are. If you're a kindergarten teacher, high school, or in a college degree, you need to be able to not depend on that university for the size of your paycheck and not complain. Education is changing now, is mobile, so you have to go with the flow, okay? And of course, if you're a pastor, you need to teach. Beside teaching people on Bible study at your church on Sunday, you have to add that technology into your website to be able to teach more people and reach more people, counsel more people without being tired, and still spend time with your family. So that's what I'm talking about. So before I go to the 21 essential, let's talk about the amount of content was being consumed on the internet. Is insane on a daily basis. There's 294 million emails are sent. Just to let you know that with all this traffic, you need to understand to have a system to be able to control that. Okay? 2 million blogs post on a daily basis. 47 billion minutes are spent on Facebook. Okay? 864,000 hours of video is uploaded to YouTube. And more iPhones are sold than babies are born. And there's 378,000 iPhones are born every day, more than babies. So it's very important. And I'll share that with you to let you know that my course is important. Make sure you sign for that course. I want to make sure that I spend enough time with you. And of course, I wish I can give you a 21 essential, but you have to get the course to understand the importance of that. Okay, so if this is Darcy Ogandaga from Twitter Media, I'm so glad you took the time to listen to me and to understand why you need that course, why this course will change your life. The 21 essential for every business website. Thank you so much. I'll see you on the other side. Sign for that course. And we'll go a little bit deeper in that and go straight to the 21 essential. And if you don't have the 21 essential for your business website, you will fail. Not because you don't have a good business, because you don't have the right tools to be able to communicate effectively with your potential market. I'll see you on the other side. Thank you so much.
I've had this problem.
Big problem.
I really needed
A good business consultant.
And I kept searching.
and searching.
There are so many choices.
It's really hard to find one that has all the things on my list.
But I finally did it.
Yes. Thank you.
If you are looking for one as well,
Look no further.
Here's a really good one.
Just use mine.
Use mine.
I'm very satisfied.
Definitely recommend.
Problem gone.
Thank you.